foremost, Coach, for yourself, your first spring game here in Nevada as the head coach, how did it feel out there?
It was fun. The players were excited. It was a good day. The whole come up to the game, all the walkthroughs and stuff today, meetings that we had, we tried to simulate a night game as much as we could, and there was a lot of energy from the players, and it got a little sloppy at the end. It was as long as we've scrimmaged. It was the longest that we've scrimmaged, so got a little bit sloppy at the end, but they were having fun, so that was good. That was a good thing. After 15 practices, to finish like that and have a lot of fun out there and have a close game was good.
You mentioned simulating a night game. Is that the biggest reason as to why you had the spring game at night?
Yeah, we wanted to have a chance on a Saturday to let them feel the long day. We play a lot of night games, obviously, for television, and you don't get that because we're a morning practice team. So we wanted them to feel the wake up, come over, do a walkthrough, have lunch, have position meetings, do another walkthrough, get together, and then how long that day was and how it folds into a night game.
Coach, I know you want to break everything down, which hasn't happened yet, but your initial thoughts, what did you like and maybe what needs immediate attention?
Well, I thought that we got into continuity a little bit too late. It was a little choppy at first. I thought Nate made a real nice throw right there at the start of the game, and then it got a little choppy. We ran the ball better in the second half at the end of the first half. But, when you mix teams like that for a spring game and you got guys on both sidelines, you never know quite how it's going to go. And I thought it was fairly smooth. There weren't a lot of penalties out there. We'll get in and see who played well and who didn't play well. But I thought they played hard, and there was a lot of fun. There was a lot of formations. We threw a lot of stuff out there so we could see it on film. So it was a success that way to let them just play and enjoy a game-time situation.
What did you want to see from your team in the spring game, and do you think that you accomplished some of those goals?
Yeah, well, we wanted to see execution. We wanted to see some long drives. We wanted to see guys play extended amount of time. Like I said, we've played. Most of our guys have played a couple scrimmages with only 20 or 30 plays tops, and today they played a good half, and then the second half obviously was running clock and stuff. But they played a good half of football tonight, so we got to see them tired. We got to see offenses get stopped. We got to see them drive. So we just got to play football, and it was fun to be back out there.
You still got four and a half months until the first game, but kind of worrisome maybe about all the 3 and outs.
Well, there was, when you have, the offense is split and different guys playing together, it kind of gets like that sometimes. And, I thought the run game, because we didn't show a lot of different run plays, was in spurts. But then we got late in the half there where they got going, and we had a couple good runs and long drives. So it's something that's new for these guys, right? The run game, we're working on it, and we got 29 more practices in the fall to get them ready for the first game.
The scoring format was a little different. I mean, they got points for defensive plays and stuff. Just how do you think that helped maybe make it a little more competitive?
Well, I think, we started doing that when I was up at Oregon, and it gives the defense a chance to be more involved in the game, because not only are they playing to stop, but they can actually get points and help the team with points. And up on the coaches on the headset were funny to listen to, because they don't like that the score's ringing up there pretty fast, and they don't like to see that. But for the players, it's awesome, because the defensive players, if they get a tackle for loss, if they get a sack, if they get a 3 and out, they're racking up points just like the offense is. So everybody's involved in the scoring.
Coach, if I'm not mistaken, one of the things you wanted to accomplish was kind of solidify a depth chart at the end of this 15 practice in the spring game. Do you think that you guys made some strides in that department, kind of solidify?
Yeah. I think we made some strides with guys we could trust in the 2 deep and 2.5 deep. I don't know if we've solidified a few positions, but we're going to leave it open. We got some more guys coming in that are going to be involved in the depth coming in the fall. But I think we've succeeded in getting some guys that know the offense, know the defense. I think we've got some really good special teams guys here. We've got some obviously some good kickers. There's some guys out there that solidified parts of the depth, but we've got a lot more work to do, and we've had a successful spring, and we got to need to go farther to get ready for the football season.
I don't know if you can comment on this, but I think during the signing period, you were saying that the transfer quarterback from Oklahoma State was on campus. Do you have any update on him?
No, we can't.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still recruiting.
Gotcha.
Coach, anyone really maybe leaped out to you? I mean, for me, it was Wesley. I hadn't really seen him run that
Yeah.
ever. him or anyone else you want?
I thought Cross and West both did a nice job at running back tonight for us. I mean, obviously Dom is a dominating defensive lineman. I think Chris Love can be a really good defensive lineman. We had some secondary guys make some good plays. The first touchdown pass that Nate made was a great pass. So, B.J. Castile had a couple nice plays. Is going to be a really good kick returner for us, as well as Carlton Brown. I mean, Carlton's a big, long tight end that can run. We can split him out. So I thought a lot of guys did good things tonight. Now, obviously, we had a fumble in there. We pride ourselves on ball security. We had a fumble out, which we're going to have to secure. I know Coach Talby all over that, but other than that, we secured the ball pretty well, and it was real football. So we got to play some real football. It was fun.
How do you think tonight's game was just another step in helping build the camaraderie between these guys?
Yeah, that when we started, the players didn't know us that well, and we didn't know them. We were just all out there trying to learn how this thing was going to work. And I think we've come a long way culture-wise, and them playing the way we want them to play. We certainly got to go farther, but I think this team had been through a lot when we got here, and we brought in a lot of new pieces, and we came out and we looked like a real football team, and we got a lot to improve on, but. That locker room right now is very cohesive. We got a lot of really guys that want to be really good, and we got a lot of young coaches in there that had a good time and got to call games and coach their positions in a real game situation. So there's a lot to evaluate right there.
Coach, I know every player I talked to during the spring, every one of them said it was more up-tempo. Things are faster and things are crisper. I'd imagine, is that something you're happy with, and will that continue in the fall? Yeah,
we got to get faster. I'm on them all the time. We're an attack offense. We're an attack defense. We're attacking on special teams. So we have to have the threat of going fast and attacking at all times. We don't want to just stand there and look at the sidelines. We want to be in constant movement, constant motion. Our practice, if you guys have been, when you've seen practice, we practice like that. We're on and off the field 2 hours and 20 minutes, and it is nonstop motion. Our plays are fast. We always have the threat of getting into tempo. So defensive coaches have to watch that and make sure that if they're not paying attention, we're going to go tempo. Same thing defensively. We want to be on the line of scrimmage, ready to play and ready to play fast. So they came a long way because it was so foreign to them how we perceive or how we see this team moving around on the field. But after 15 practices, they're starting to get it, and you can see out there tonight they want to go fast. I mean, we got a lot of plays in a half of football, and now we have to, calibrate when we're playing well, when we hold on to the ball. We can't go fast all the time, but we have the threat of it. So, I mean, we're making progress that way.